y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am super excited because today we are going to be judging new makeup. Every Sunday we sit down and we look at all the new makeup releases that have been announced and teased and shown. I pull from Instagram and we just look and we judge. Do we like them? Do we not like them? Are they cute? Are they ugly? Are we gonna buy them? And I'm gonna be honest, some of these things I already bought. Yes, I did. I actually bought quite a few things this week, so I can't wait to talk about all the new releases with y'all. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, judging new releases, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week, usually 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. I think I had 6 videos last week. So if you're looking for lots of fun content, this is the place to be. But I cannot wait to start judging. So I'm going to slide my chair over to the side. I'm going to pop up photos of the new releases. All the accounts that I pull from will be listed down in the description box so that y'all can follow these accounts if you want to stay up to date like I do. And you know, I'm going to have links for everything that I can find links for. If stuff isn't released, I will try to put as much information as I can down in the description box. So make sure you check there if you're looking for links to anything or any other information that I have. It will always be in the description box. But I'm excited to talk about this stuff, so let's jump into it. Let's just start off by talking about the most horrendous makeup item that not just has been announced this week, but possibly that's ever been created. I'm like, we have to talk about this. This is new from I Heart Revolution. This right here is already available at Ulta. Why? This is a cheese board collection. Why did we need ugly cheese makeup? Listen, I love cheese just as much as the next person, okay? Like, I get it. Cheese is great. It's wonderful. It's yummy. It's delicious. Did we need this ugly cheese makeup, though? There's literally like a cheese sponge. There is a cheese palette. And there is a cheese highlighter duo. Why? Like, why couldn't you have, okay, if you want to make it the cheese board, like, at least make a cute palette. You could have like a charcuterie board. I can't ever say that word. Don't judge me, okay? Judge the makeup, don't judge me. They could have had like some cute little artwork on the front, something. And then I was actually talking about this with my friends Angie and Karen, and we were looking at the shades. And there's even a shade in the palette my friend Angie pointed out. I will link her video down below so you can watch her roast this as well. But she was like, there's a shade in here called blue cheese and it's yellow. They didn't even name the blue shade blue cheese. This is the ugliest collection I've ever seen in my life. And listen, let me go ahead and say this while I'm roasting this collection because I think it's horrible. If you love it, I love it for you. Here on Sundays, we judge the makeup. We never judge each other. We do not judge each other. We judge the makeup. If you love this collection, I love it for you. I can hate the makeup and we can still be cool. So that little disclaimer out of the way, let me know what you think about this. Do you hate this as much as I do? Because I hate it. Okay, so last week we talked about a sneak peek that we had from Beautybay. They had released a video saying they were going to launch all these new palettes. And I kind of said last week, oh, I don't know that I need these monochromatic palettes. I think maybe I can pass on them. And then they launched, and I wrote on my community tab that I woke up and I ordered 3 palettes. So let's talk about that. Let me tell you what I bought. I'm first going to talk about the green palettes by Beautybay. So they released 3 different green palettes. So the largest palette is their 42 pan palette, and they didn't do monochromatic for this one in the green. It's greens and some warm neutral browns. They released a 9-pan palette and a 16-pan palette. So I bought the 16-pan palette. It is a monochromatic green palette. It looks like it goes from very light to very dark, and it is all green with what looks to be maybe 2 neutral leaning green shimmer shades. So I did buy that. Let me know if you want a video. And then they released the Midnight Collection, which is a mix of purples and blues. So there's another 42-pan palette, a 16-pan palette, and a 9-pan. So I also ordered the 16-pan with this one. It does look like we have some purples and blues, and it looks like there's a black in the 16-pan as well. I bought the 16-pan. I was just looking through, I was like, what am I going to buy? I really didn't want to buy another one of their 42 pans, so I decided on the 16-pan. I think this looks really pretty. And then they released the more berries. I think it's called the berries. This one they didn't make a huge 42-pan, which is fine with me because I bought the 16-pan. And they have a 9-pan. And I know I said, oh, I'm not going to buy these monochromatic palettes. I have enough monochromatic palettes that I love and formulas that I love, but I ended up buying these anyways. You know, sometimes you just want to shop. And so I bought 3 palettes. What can I say? I bought all of the 16 pans. I will film a video doing looks with those, swatching those. If you want me to, definitely let me know. I will say Beautybay's shipping is so incredibly slow. Like, I ordered those and they haven't even shipped them. Like, they haven't even printed the shipping label for me. So when they eventually get to me, I can film with those. If y'all would like me to, just let me know. I always love hearing in the comments what y'all want to see. Do you want me to film with this? Do you want me to film with this? Because sometimes I buy stuff and I like it, but if y'all aren't into it, I don't want to film with it. So let me know, do you want to see videos on those 3 palettes? Okay, DIOR has launched a new Backstage concealer line. I think we talked about a sneak peek of this maybe a few weeks ago, but there are going to be 22 shades. It says it's caffeine infused full coverage concealer for a natural glow, waterproof wear, $29. I did not buy this. I recently have bought some new foundations, some new concealers, and I will link that video down below for y'all because I've been testing them out, and I did a ranking video last week if you're curious to see like what I've been loving. So I feel like I've found some really good concealers that I like a lot lately. So I think I'm going to pass on these because I have new concealers that I enjoy. So I'm going to hold off on these. They could be nice, maybe, but I just don't need a new concealer right now, and the claims for this didn't like draw me in enough that I just felt like I needed to purchase. So I'm gonna wait, but maybe I could try this in the future. Okay, I was excited to see a new launch from BYRDEO. BYRDEO is a European indie brand. Off the top of my head, I want to say it's a Swedish indie brand, but I don't want to misspeak. But this is now available at Bloomingdale's. And I'm pretty sure BYRDEO only had one other palette launch, and now they've announced this. And I'm not impressed by this, even though I'm excited to see a new release from the brand because I was kind of curious what they would do next, what they would create next. I just think this palette is overall kind of boring. I don't mind neutral palettes with a few pops of color. I love neutral and I love color. I love all makeup. I really don't discriminate. But looking at this palette, I feel like so many of the shades are so similar. Not even similar, but like those 3 in that corner look like 3 of the same exact champagne shade. And maybe they look different in person, but the brand really should have done better at capturing an image if these look different in person, because in this photo they look the exact same, and then in the other corner right under that kind of white shade there look to be 2 of the same shades that are diagonal from each other. There's too many repeating shades, and BYRDEO is a luxury brand, so this palette is $96. So for $96 to have that many shades that look so incredibly similar, I don't like that. So I would love to try BYRDEO in the future. Maybe if they release a color story that calls to me. Even in this format, I think they could do half colorful, half neutral. That would be really cool. But this palette is just extremely repetitive to me. And there's also going to be an astronomical mascara for $46. It says at XXL the volume. Lashes are curved for an eye-opening effect. I don't know. I mean, $46. I have trouble paying like $25 for my favorite mascaras. So I don't think that one's for me. But if you bought anything from BYRDEO, I know they have fragrance, but if you've tried their makeup, please let me know down in the comments because I would love to hear what you think and your experience with the brand. I'm also interested in this sunscreen. So I posted like a monthly favorites and hate it's last week, and I talked about a sunscreen I'm loving there. But this has now launched from KOPARI, and this is SPF 50, water resistant, broad spectrum UVA UVB protection. And it says it's clear, lightweight gel for non-sticky, non-greasy feeling, but it's supposed to give you like a glow, and I'm interested in that. It's been pretty warm here in Mississippi this week. I've been outside a lot, soaking up the sun. I just love to be outside. I love the warm weather, so I've been walking and just sitting outside, and it's so beautiful. So I know it's time to start like thinking about new SPFs, and I saw this one and I was like, wow, maybe I should buy that. Let me know. Have you tried this? Because it is available now. I will link it down below, but it says it's coming today. It's actually launching today, March 6th, online at Ulta. So I will link that for y'all, but I think this sounds really beautiful. Okay, we have a new palette from Miss Glam by Michelle. I think this is a brand like under the Be Perfect umbrella. I may not be right about that, but I know they are sold at Be Perfect. And I got this picture off the Be Perfect Instagram site. So this is the Magnificent palette. All your glam dreams come true with this new 28 shade Magnificent palette. Must have face and eye palette. This says it is 15 mattes, 9 shimmers, 2 cream highlights, 1 cream contour, 1 cream blush. This is available now. This is a pass for me. I feel like this Miss Glam brand, what is it? Miss Glam by Michelle has been very neutral leaning, which is fine. So I noticed this because there is like 2 pops of blue. It looks like we have a navy blue, a turquoise shimmer, and then maybe an olive. But it's a no for me, and knowing that there are cream products with the powders, I'm not super into that. I do like how NATASHA DENONA does when she does creams and powders together. She puts like a little plastic cover over the creams, which I feel like keep them very clean. But I don't know, I feel like looking at this palette, it's just not for me. You have some cool tones, you have some warm tones, you have all these face shades. So I definitely wanted to talk about it because I love Be Perfect, but I've never tried this brand, the Miss Glam by Michelle. So if you've tried it, I would love to know your experience. Do you feel like it's the Be Perfect quality? Is it something completely like on its own, separate? Let me know, but this palette is a pass for me. Okay, I love, love, love Unearthly Cosmetics. One of my favorite brands. I just love them so much. And they announced that they are going to be releasing single blushes. And I'm so excited. I don't think I have any blushes from Unearthly. I'm going to get one in the sleepover bundle, I'm pretty sure. So I'm very excited to try that. But I love Unearthly. I've been a customer way before I was an affiliate with the brand, and I love their highlighters, I love their eyeshadows, I love their lip products. So I'm excited to see the brand like expanding into more like single blushes. I see some shades here that I really want. This is the only photo I have so far, but it looks like there's some beautiful like red coral shades, which I think can give such a pretty like sun-kissed look to the face. It looks like there are some cool tone colors. So I am excited. I'm definitely going to be testing these out. I love Unearthly. I do have a code. If you use code Heather at Unearthly, you can save. It is an affiliate code, and I will list it down below, but I expect their blushes to be really good, but of course I will get them, I will test them out, and I will let you know what I think of them. But I'm just excited. I love seeing indie brands doing well. I love seeing brands expand into new categories, so I'm just excited about these. Okay, more on indie brands. We have a new bundle available from Sydney Grace. We talked about in January that they're going to be doing these monthly bundles of singles. So for March, they have this, what is this called? Is this called the California bundle? It just says March bundle. Okay. It says it contains one new shadow called Butte Valley and one new California State Sydney Grace sticker, but the bundle has other existing shades that are already in the Sydney Grace line. It's Concrete Road, Scuba Diver, Beyond, Butte Valley, and Peace. So these look really pretty. I think browns and those kind of turquoisey blues really go well together. They create beautiful looks. So I'm not planning to purchase it, but I do think it's really pretty. Okay, another indie brand. We have single highlighters coming from Game Beauty. I'll post this photo, but they posted some other kind of sneak peeks, and it looks like these are all going to be single highlighters. I'm excited because I have some brushes and eyeshadow palettes from Game Beauty that I really enjoy. So just like I was talking about earlier, I'm excited to see indie brands expanding and doing new things. To me, that just shows that they're doing well, they're thriving, they're expanding. So these are actually on their way to me. I cannot wait to get them. I will definitely show them off to you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'll probably post there the moment I get them and get them out of the package. I'll share there, but I'm excited. I also have a code with Game Beauty. It's Heather. If you want to save, I'll list it all down below, but I can't wait to try these out. I'll definitely let you know my thoughts on these, and I'm just excited to see Game Beauty growing. Okay, let's talk about a little bit of makeup news. This is an announcement from Makeup Geek. You've probably already seen this, but in case you haven't, it says, important announcement, we love you Makeup Geeks. We are so thankful for all of our loyal followers and customer support. The Makeup Geek family wants to take the time to tell you how much we appreciate you. We truly appreciate your trust in our brand. And today we are announcing the closure of our brand at the end of April 2022. So not a new release, but a little bit of makeup news. And I like to talk about makeup news in these videos. I will say I am probably looking at this from a different perspective than a lot of people in the beauty community because I never tried Makeup Geek shadows. I was watching YouTube when that was the craze to have all the Makeup Geek singles, but at that time I had built up a big collection of MAC single shadows and I had some palettes, so anytime I would watch people talk about Makeup Geek singles, I would just dupe it out in my collection with things I already had. And so I never got to fall in love with the formula. And then I felt like I just wasn't as interested in single shadows and investing in single shadows. And when I do buy single shadows, I buy the special ones. The ones from Divina, the ones from Cleona, the ones when Adept was doing singles. I really like those single shadows. And I wasn't so much looking towards Makeup Geek for foiled shadows or mattes. So I know a lot of people are so heartbroken, but I think a lot of people, there's just a lot of competition in the makeup community right now, and there are brands that are killing it, that are bringing out new innovative packaging, they are bringing out new innovative formulas, they are bringing out curated color stories, and especially when it comes to indie makeup. There's just a lot of competition, and Makeup Geek never really drew me in, but I know so many people are diehard Makeup Geek fans, so I feel so bad for those of y'all that love Makeup Geek. I would love to know your thoughts, your staple products, because I know people that love Makeup Geek. So I just wanted to touch on that just in case you haven't heard. Makeup Geek will be closing, and I believe they're doing a big sale on their website if you wanted to snatch something up before it's gone for good. Oh, I wanted to mention this in Indie, but I just realized, here it is, the new Ace Beauté lip collection. I'm very curious about Ace Beauté. I had a palette from them years ago, but I haven't tried anything since they've kind of reformulated, and now they have these beautiful lip products. So this collection is already live. I will link it down below, but there are 7 velvet soft matte finish liquid lipsticks, 5 creamy pigmented lipsticks, 3 luxe glosses, 4 lip liners, and 1 lip oil. I'm so interested in this. I think the packaging looks beautiful. I want to try Ace Beauté, so I think I'm definitely going to buy, if they release a palette next time that's a color story that calls to me, I'm going to buy it because I want to try this new Ace Beauté formula. And I think when I make that order, I'm going to throw in some lip products as well because these look beautiful. I think I'm most curious about the lip liners and the lip glosses. So let me know what you think about these. I just think these look so like over the top luxurious, like very pretty, very like elegant, decadent. Like, I want to try these. I think these look beautiful. Did you buy any? Let me know. I want to know, did you place an order? What shades did you buy? Tell me everything. DANESSA MYRICKS is launching new products. I have not tried DANESSA MYRICKS yet, and I really want to. I feel like she's very much like editorial glam, and I'm kind of worried about her products sometimes because they have that like very dewy skin look, and I have oily skin, so I like to get the glow. Like, I feel like I'm looking pretty glowy today, but I have to like be strategic with my glowy products. But I don't know, I really want to try the brand. I really want to try these. This is the Yummy Skin collection. There's the Yummy Skin Glow Serum for $34. It says it can be used as a liquid highlighter or a primer. I'm interested in using it as a primer. There's Main Squeeze, which is a champagne, Juice Boost, which is a bronze, and they have a Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. This says it is a buildable, medium coverage, 26 shades with 4 different undertones, pink, gold, neutral, and warm, and the packaging is refillable. This is going to be available at Sephora on March 8th, so I will link it down below. But buildable, medium coverage calls to me. Medium coverage foundations, medium coverage concealers draw me in. And when you add the word buildable, you got me. Because most of the time I want a medium coverage, but if I have a breakout or some discoloration, I want to be able to build up in those target areas. So I wonder if this will be in store. I don't know that I've ever seen DANESSA MYRICKS except for her palettes. Have I seen her palettes in store? I can't remember, but I wonder if this will come in store because I would love to see the shades in person and kind of swatch and find my right shade. But let me know if you want to see me test this foundation because I think it sounds really nice. And again, it's from a brand that I want to try. I want to try DANESSA MYRICKS, and she posted like videos with this product on the model's skin, and they're already beautiful, but then that was like, wow, 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 beautiful. So I'm really, really curious about these products. The Creme Shop is launching a new collaboration with Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty gets all the collabs. She is definitely the it girl. There are new Kawaii Kiss moisturizing lip oils, $12 each. There is vanilla mint, strawberry, peach, and apple. This is a no for me, but I always like to talk about collabs because so many people love collabs and so many people love Hello Kitty. Drunk Elephant is also launching a new moisturizer. This is a Wonder Wild Miracle Butter, launching on the 15th of March. A nourishing salve that rescues dry skin. I do not struggle with dry skin, even for my body. I can just use basically any lotion. I really like drugstore lotions like Shea Moisture, so this is a no for me, but if you have horribly dry skin, maybe you would be into this. Okay, Morphe is collabing with Lucky Charms. The cereal collabs don't pull me in. When Makeup Revolution did Fruity Pebbles, I'm like, listen, I've got Lucky Charms down in my pantry right now. Great cereal. Never thought, wow, I really wish this was a makeup product. I just really wish I could put these on my face. But Lucky Charms is basically like a rainbow cereal. So they have created a rainbow palette. So innovative. Wow, Morphe, no. Rainbow brushes, rainbow liners. what can I say? Like, it's boring. I mean, they nailed the colors. Like, even in that top row, you have the non-marshmallow part that nobody really cares about, and then you have all the colors of the marshmallows. It's going to be available on the 8th. I don't know. Are you excited? I think it's boring. If you like it, I don't think you're boring. This makeup just isn't for me. Not exciting. Don't want it. Don't care about it. Pat McGrath has the new Dark Star 06 Volume 3. So in this kit, you get a single eyeshadow. It's a trio chrome eyeshadow in VR Sextra Collect. That shade, okay? It looks like it's got some pretty shifts in there. There is a Mehron mixing liquid, which I like Mehron mixing liquid. It's not very expensive at all, and it's really nice. You can use it as a spray on your shadows, whatever you want to do. There is a Permagel Ultra Glide eye pencil in black and an eye gloss. This actually appealed to me. I was like, ooh, but then I remembered I'm not going to wear an eye gloss. Just not going to do it. My eyes are oily. They'll eat it. They just, no, they don't need any snacks, and eye gloss would not last on my deep set oily lids. And I have multi-chrome shadows like this from Adept, from Cleona, from Odin's Eye, other brands. So I have Mehron mixing liquid. I like it. I have black eyeliners. I don't need it, but it did tempt me at first. It is available now, so I'll link it down below. Let me know if you picked it up. I'm sure a lot of people probably bought this because multi-chrome eyeshadows, like, yes, they get us. They know how to draw us in. We've got a new mascara from MAC, and people seem to really be liking this. I feel like my Instagram has been full of people who got this mascara a little early, and it's available now at Ulta Beauty, and I'll link it down below, but it's $28, and this is the MAC Stack Mascara. People seem to be loving it. It looks like it's giving them lots of volume, lots of length, and it says that there are 2 wand options. The Mega Brush is recommended for longer upper lashes, and the Micro Brush is recommended for shorter lower lashes. Looks really pretty, but I'm not in the market for a new mascara. Stilla says, here's a little tease of what's to come from Stilla to you. New York Fashion Week behind the scenes photo. Who cares? Do you care about this? I don't care about this. What is this? A cream blush and a quad of eyeshadows. Just the 2 I'm seeing right now. You've got an orange blush with 3 neutral shadows and a turquoise. It looks like a quad I had from ColourPop, only less interesting. Kind of rosy, what is that? Like a rosy bronze blush with a quad that you could probably get the same thing at ColourPop. Stilla bores me. Stilla bores me. Let me know. Am I the only one? But I see that and I'm like, okay, like, why is that? Why do you have the round with the little quad? Like, there's so much wasted space. It's pointless. What they should have done is done 2 blushes, but in rectangle pans, and then put the quad next to it. You would have had no wasted space. It would have been better, in my opinion. Okay, let's talk about the new pastel palette from Natasha Denona. This is available in stores in some European countries. And I'll just tell you, as soon as it comes where I can order it, wherever I can order it from, I'm going to order it. But let's kind of talk through this. This palette, to me, I will buy it. I will create some looks with it for y'all if you want to see that. But I will use this as a companion palette. Every shadow that Natasha Denona creates, I want to own. I want to own every color from her. Every color on the spectrum, every color on the face of the earth, I want to own from her because I love her formula so much, and I love using pastels with darker colors. So when I see this, I'm so happy. I have to have it. I'm going to use it with my Circo Loco palette. I'm going to use it with my Trio Chrome palette. I'm going to use it with all my palettes. I love it. I can pull out my mini Xenon palette. I can use the black to deepen up the colors. But I will say, for me, this is not a standalone palette. This is like a companion palette. So I'm excited for that reason because I love Natasha Denona. I love the formulas she creates, and anytime there's new colors, I want to add them to my collection because I want to create with them. So if you're somebody who's not like me, who doesn't love to add pastels into things, I mean, I love to put down a matte blue and then go in with a navy blue, and then go in with a pastel blue. Like, I love that. I love working like that. So I'm gonna buy this palette. I'm very excited about it. But if you are somebody who is like, you know, I don't know if I like pastels, I don't know that I would recommend you spend $65 on a Natasha Denona palette. Glam Light Ice Cream Dream palette, love that pastel palette. BH Cosmetics Lost in LA, love that. Try those pastels first. Or if you're like, you know what, I love the Natasha Denona formula, give it to me, all the colors like I am, maybe you will like this. I'm just letting you know, looking at this palette, am I going to create all pastel looks? Probably not, because that's just not my vibe, but I gotta have this. And I'm looking at these shimmer shades. There's like a shimmer kind of green teal color. It looks like we're gonna have some duochromes. That lime green matte, wanna have that. These periwinkle colors, gotta have it. The light mint, the light blue. I think a lot of these colors too will pair really well with her Zendo palette. I love that palette. I can see these two side by side, dipping, mixing. Got to have it. So even though I'm not head over heels into all pastel looks, I have to have this. I need it. Alright y'all, I feel like we had a little bit of a shorter episode this week. There wasn't that much, but there are a good bit of things that I'm interested in, a good bit of things that I bought. I really hope that my videos have been a distraction for you. There's so much that is going on right now. My heart has definitely been so heavy, and I've been praying so much for just everything that's going on. You know, I want my channel to be a happy place for y'all. I want it to be an escape, because that's what makeup is for me. I love coming up here, playing with makeup, and just allowing myself to have some fun. So I hope that you enjoyed this video today. If you are following me on Instagram, then you already know the makeup that I'm wearing, but I'll tell you, it's the Pat McGrath Labs Subversive Mothership palette. This is so beautiful, and it's been out of stock, and it came back in stock, and I had to buy it, and I love it so much. I'm wearing, it's all Pat McGrath, okay? I'm wearing my Pat McGrath Bridgerton palette. I'm just wearing this blush with this highlight today. So beautiful. I'm wearing on my lips Pat McGrath Suburbia lip liner with Divine Rose Gloss. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, because I will be back very soon with another video. Bye!